What's up, guys? I'm back. A little bit different kind of video today. We actually, this is gonna be the first video we've done at night. The reason being is because it's still hot, even though it's winter. It's still hot out during the day, and kind of got this new upgrade for the car on a last-minute marketplace find. So today we're gonna be putting on that exhaust. The exhaust is DNA motoring. They make it's a catback. It's supposed to be, it looks like 2 3/4 piping, 2 3/4 inch piping, but it comes down to a pretty fat can at the end. Just by the looks of it, I think it's gonna be kind of loud. Yeah, what? The problem with that I'm having right now is trying to see how everything's gonna mount up to the actual car. But I only paid $60 for the setup. It's brand new. It's like $130-ish online. It's not like a super expensive exhaust. The only reason I'm putting on this cheap exhaust now is because I do want to hear the sound of the car. I can hear the motor pretty well, but the exhaust is like, the muffler in there is actually broken, so it rattles. It rattles really bad when I'm driving. So I want to hear other things rather than just the rattle. So I want to take care of that. Plus, I mean, everybody else wants an exhaust on a car. So we're going to dive into that. I got Gianna here with me. We're going to dive into that. We've already started taking stuff off onto the car, but it's super easy to explain, and I'll show you when we get there. So here we are under the car. This is the catalytic converter right here, directly below the driver's side door. The exhaust that I have is the catback, so it's literally from the cat all the way back. What you have to do, damn, that's loose. What you have to do is there's a heat shield. This is your heat shield here, full of shit. 10mm bolts. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side. And then right here where the cat meets the mid pipe, there's these are 17mm bolts. They're gonna be really seized on there. Mine were. I used carb cleaner. If you have anti-seize, it's way better. Carb cleaner was just a temporary fix, but
we kicked it.
Yeah, and Deanna had the great idea to I got this one, but then I couldn't grab this with the angle I'm at. So she had the idea to put my foot on it, and I actually kicked it, and it broke the bolt loose. Please use jack stands. As you see, I'm on jack stands, and I have a jack on my diff over there. I don't like going under cars in general unless they're on a big lift, so better be safe while we're here. So now that we've done the mid pipe, at least loosened here, we're going to work our way to the back. There's a couple hangers down back there, and I think there's a bolt, but we're going to dive into that and we'll see right now. So we're under the back of the car now. As you can see, this big ass can right here. It's held on, the stock exhaust is held on by a hanger right here before the rear axle. One rubber hanger, you can either unbolt the top or unbolt the bottom. I'm probably gonna go with the bottom, unbolt that way we can just slide it out. And then you have right here, sorry, mine's really fucking rusty, 2 hangers, 1 on each side, and that's what it's held on by, unfortunately. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna try to get this thing off. It's a piece of crap, as you can see. My undercarriage is not exactly clean. Shit needs to be replaced, but one thing at a time. So I have a pneumatic wrench. Shout out to my dad for that one. But the problem is I don't wanna run it right now for the air compressor. So we're just gonna use that. That's the only wrench I have that'll fit. So double-sided nut. This is the first hanger. It's almost off. It was already really loose, obviously. So there goes that. When you pull the exhaust from the actual cat down there and you get it loose from the hanger, this should just slide out. I mean, you could use pliers to kind of, it's rubber, so you kind of like use that like that. So that's what we're gonna try to do right now. I don't want to bang my head, so we're gonna try to do that. I'm gonna have Gianna film me while I do it. All right, so we got the 2 hangers off, and you've already loosened the bolts in the cat. So this comes right off, and you have removed your stock 240 exhaust. This is the stock exhaust, that nasty can on the back. Obviously the tip, one of them fell off, but it's just rusty all the way through. Really bad. We got the new setup coming in. It's gonna look badass. I can't wait to put it on. So we're gonna kind of look in there. I'm gonna look at the hangers and whatnot and kind of work around, and then we're gonna throw this new one on. So that is my old gasket for the cat going to the mid pipe. It is literally a metal shim that's like split in half. Not a gasket at all. So my new gasket obviously has actual gasket material and it's metal under. So we're gonna throw that on the cat. You wanna show them? We're gonna throw it on the cat right there. That's my new mid pipe. We're just kind of sizing it up. It has a hanger that sticks out there. Looks like this thing's gonna be pretty low. It literally sits pretty dang close to the diff. So we're gonna see how it fits up. But for now, I just wanted to show you the gasket, and then I'll show you when we get under there. I don't know if you can see this, but here's the gasket. We're throwing this on the cat right here. There's 2 studs already. We're gonna throw that up there. Should seal it pretty good. So I haven't bolted anything. It was just really hard to do with one hand. But this is the new mid pipe. It sits pretty low, and I'm a little concerned, but we're gonna figure that out real quick. So anyways, I'm gonna try to use the stock studs for now because these ones wouldn't back out, and I don't have the materials, so it's not on a lift, and I really don't have the strength to do that right now. So we're gonna roll with that. There's a hanger right there, slides into place like that. We actually hung up the rear can. This is what it looks like so far. It's pretty badass. But the same way you took it off is the same way you're gonna hang it up. On those 2 hangers right there, they swivel. And there's one hanger that, like I said, we got earlier right there. That's on there. As you can see, it's not fully lined up yet because I haven't bolted anything in, but that's what we're looking at right now. It's just kind of free hanging. Gonna thread everything in. Don't forget your gasket between these 2 pipes. I have one over there, but I haven't got to that part of the car yet. But don't forget about that. So we're under here with the mid pipe. It's hooked into the flange there. Problem I'm having is this bolt right here went in just fine, but as you can see, oops, let me let it focus. As you can see, that bolt is stripped on the end, so I cannot get the nut back on. I've tried the new nuts from the hardware. The old ones, I really didn't want to use this stud. I tried backing it out with like anti-seize or whatever I had, and then I tried using channel locks on the end. Wouldn't come out. It was just making it worse. So I tightened it as much as I can. There's going to be a small exhaust leak for now. I'm gonna have somebody either cut it off or do like a weld on type situation, which should be okay. But for now, it's really sturdy with just one bolt. But I obviously want the other one for the exhaust leak. So I got the new gasket in, and I put the new bolts in, tighten them up real good. First impression of just the ride height, I mean, this cam's really low. And that elbow piece right there is extremely low. So I'm on stock ride. So if I go any lower, I'm gonna have to take everything at a crazy angle. Looks like I left a bit down there. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna get a cold start going because this thing hasn't been started all day. So we'll get that next.
Okay, first sound test on a cold start.
Back the next day. It's actually day out. I may be kind of an asshole sometimes, but my neighbors are pretty cool about me building my car, so I didn't want to show this bad boy off. at night when everybody's trying to sleep. So we're gonna turn it on today, we're gonna let it idle, and then I'll show you a couple of revs and maybe we'll take it for a test drive. After a rev, it does pop a little, but we're gonna hear. Let's do it straight away on the street here. Get it up to a decent speed so we can really get on it. It's definitely rattly. Not my favorite sound, but it's definitely loud.
That's not a cop that turned in.
Oh, that's...
Is it a cop? Yeah, I think that was a cop. Well, it was like that Ford car.
It's just not taking our chances. See anything?
That's kind of hard to see. I don't see anyone over here. No.
So we're after the test drive. My thoughts on it: DNA motoring exhaust. It's loud. It is crazy loud. And I drive a California car in California. If you live here, you know. If you don't, well, you get pulled over for anything in this place. So it is really not ideal for California. What I'm gonna probably end up doing is keeping the piping, chopping the can off, and putting something a lot more restrictive, because it's basically straight pipe. There was no resonator. Literally, it was like a fake resonator. The can is, you can basically put your whole arm through it. It's practically a straight pipe. It's bearable now that we've driven it and it's on idle, as you can hear. It's bearable, but as soon as you get on that gas, man, like let's see while I'm on it, while we're here.
Bang skids.
Like, it sounds good. It does. Don't get me wrong, and I would rock it every day if I didn't get pulled over. But it is just not ideal for my situation. But it's cool. I can hear it. It sounds cool. Had a couple bangs and pops. So that's where we're at. I think that's where I'm going to end this video today. Stay tuned on the updates. Like I said, this probably isn't the last you're going to see of an exhaust on this car. Like I said, it's cool, but I really don't think it's going to last very long. Yeah, so appreciate you guys sticking around watching. Thank you, Fiona, for helping me out, and shout out to the dude on Marketplace for 60 bucks. And I can tell you why. Oops, son. I can tell you why it costs 60 bucks now. So, peace.